I think that's why his wife let him go on the road all those times. He goes, yeah, go have your fun right now, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna get pregnant and you're stuck here. What's up, guys? We are back here for another great episode of Comedy Club Confessions. My guest today is Anthony Stiriti.
Yeah, baby. Thanks for
Yeah,
having me,
baby.
dude.
Let me tell you something about Anthony real quick. I met Anthony how many years ago?
About 3 years ago.
3 years ago. Up and coming comedian. Ali Malik said this guy's a funny guy. And honestly, I can say you've grown so much in the past 3 years. And one thing I can say, the reason why he moved up so quickly was because he listened. He listened and he was like a sponge. He hung around. I took him on the road. He learned some stuff. And now I give him his own show at the Ha Comedy Club. I taught him about producing shows, building your material, your time, and everything.
Dude.
And you've been doing great, bro.
Thank you, dude.
You
Thank
really
you.
are. You really are one of the few guys that I've asked me for help, and like you really pull through. And I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you, bro. I love to hear that. I was thinking about this on the way over here. You and Ali Malik knew me when I was like barely knew how to do comedy. Like,
Yeah.
And you guys were just so nice to me. So that's when I see people younger than me now. It's like, all right, you got to kind of help them a little bit, like what you did, because you helped me for no reason.
Yeah, I helped him for no freaking reason. He came and he just did well. Like he was like, it was almost like funny because like he did so well. I'm not talking about he Bill Burred it or like Kevin Hart did a crush set. It was like if you're pretty new at stand up and you're up there, you'll have like these moments where like your hands in your pocket, you're looking down, you're stuttering or this and that. He had the stage presence like from the beginning. Like he was, I don't know, did you take any theater classes or anything?
I did a stand-up class, but that's it.
You did a stand up class? What
Yeah.
class?
San Francisco Comedy College.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he oh really
Yeah.
nice.
I was the only like competent one in the class. So then the teacher like helped me afterwards and stuff, writing and stuff. That's why I knew I had like a basis.
Yeah.
And like the open mics were like in class.
Yeah,
first.
and I remember him too. He has like a real supportive squad.
That's
like,
what it was, bro.
You always had like 8 people with you, always coming to all your shows, and you were doing the same damn material all the time.
Yeah.
And they were always at your shows. They would buy tickets to see him perform, and that's what I think helped you, man, a lot. Because people like this guy has fans, and like even if they were there for your friends, they still came every single time. I remember that,
bro. The COVID helped me so much because you and Renee were doing these like random shows, and my friends had nothing to do. We're like 22 years old with nothing to do in LA, so we just came to all these shows. It was the best.
I know
it was awesome.
It's COVID helped Anthony.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Just Anthony.
Because I was on legit shows, not open,
Yeah, but so then you're not from LA.
No, so I grew up in the Bay Area and in Italy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You were born in Italy?
I was born in the Bay Area, moved to Italy, and then came back.
How long were you in Italy for?
5 years.
5 years in Italy?
Yeah.
You speak Italian?
I used to, but actually I minored in Spanish in college, so I kind of speak better Spanish now. Yeah, that's why I can understand you guys.
No way. So wait, you're in Italy doing what?
My dad just had to work there, so I was in school.
What'd your dad do over there?
He was I can't talk about it, but yeah.
All right, never mind. So he's in a witness protection program in Italia. What part of Italy?
Rome.
Rome.
So he worked at the embassy.
Oh, okay. So basically, it's all Americanized over there, right?
Yeah.
You speak English?
Speak English. I went to international school, so it was like English and Italian.
You have to wear like a uniform and stuff?
Yeah, dude.
That's
private school.
That's
It was weird.
Did you do comedy there at all or think about anything?
No, dude, not at all. But like now, what I know now, like that is the basis for a lot of my comedy now.
Okay.
I have a weird perspective for a 25-year-old.
Yeah, you're kind of like an old soul.
Yeah, really.
Totally.
I can't hang out with people my age. So it's like I became friends with you guys quickly because you guys are older and mature.
We're not that much older. Calm the fuck down.
I mean,
Phil, yeah, we're pretty old.
12 years older.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
How old are you?
37.
Okay, yeah, 12 years.
12
I just
years.
turned 25.
That's crazy. 25 years old. I don't know any 25-year-old that drinks Pellegrino.
Yeah, dude.
This guy walks around with freaking Pellegrino.
Well, you don't understand. They would in Italy. That's all they give you, and they pour it out of the bottle. There's no tap. I didn't hear about tap water till I was like 10 or 11 years old because everything's in the bottle, sparkling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then you left Italy. You came to San Francisco, and what made you want to become a comedian?
Honestly, this is funny. I
did it for girls?
At first, a little bit. At first, a tiny. I was like, that'd be
That's
cool.
the worst reason to do comedy.
I was like, oh, that would help too. That'd be a cool thing. But bro, I was playing college baseball and I moved home and I had nothing to do. I didn't get on the summer team. I was working at Buffalo Wild Wings and I had all this money saved up. And I remember hearing about this SF comedy college, so I did it and I loved it. But bro, funny story. I don't know if you can say this, but I got home from college and I was watching Brendan Schaub's first special with my dad,
Uh
and we're watching, and my dad's like, "You're funnier than this fucking guy. You should do comedy." So that's how I was like, "Yeah, you're right, Dad."
Well, when Brendan's defense, he's only been doing comedy probably 3 years too
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Yeah.
in his defense, but not
Yeah.
that he's watching this.
So
but-
Brendan Shaw probably will be.
but-
he inspires you to do stand-up comedy. That's
yeah.
great, man. I mean,
But I loved him. I was a fan of his, and I was like, "Dad, we got to watch this." So
Yeah,
it's not
yeah.
like I'm not saying that from like bad.
no,
but
it's
it was-
fine.
yeah,
I know.
yeah. And he's a similar, athlete guy. There's not many
Oh,
of
yeah,
us
you
in
played
comedy.
baseball,
Yeah,
professional baseball.
I played college. He was
College.
like a pro UFC
fighter.
guy.
So then you did stand up, but like, what made you think like you want to make a career out of this, right?
Yeah.
So what was the turning point when you're like, I could do this for a living? Because it's a freaking hard job.
Yeah, dude.
So many people I've known since I started. I've known so many people that have already quit.
Me too, dude.
So many.
In
Like,
3
it's
years.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and they don't, with comedians, they don't tell you they quit. They
Yeah.
just stop coming around.
Just fizzle out, then they'll come back and be like, "Yo, can I get on a show?" That's what pisses me off, bro. Which is what, like, I'm sure you deal with every day. It's people not working hard. You reward people that work hard.
Yeah.
I kind of do that too, but it's weird
Yeah.
for me because I'm new as well.
Yeah.
So it's like, but I've kind of had to take on your role a little bit.
Yeah.
And it's just like, I'll book someone like Mo that's grinding.
Yeah.
But if somebody's asking me for spots, I'm like, bro, no.
Yeah, man. That's one thing I hate about with this business is that people just feel like, oh, I'm a comedian, put me up.
Yeah.
Like, or they just show up, put me up. Like, it's like, it doesn't work that way, Like,
Yeah.
I got a waiting list of people that want to come up. Unless you're a name, that you'll get up.
Bro, you got like, if somebody's like, "Yo, Jack, check on my tape. I really want to get booked." You're like, I could call Damon Wayans to get. I don't need
Yeah,
you.
yeah, yeah.
So it's like, that's like people don't understand what like.
You know who does it a lot? Al Pacino. You know Al Pacino, Ali Sher at the Ha.
Yeah,
If you guys know this guy,
Al Pacino.
I call him Al Pacino because that was his first stage name.
Is it really?
Yeah, his name is Ali Sher. He's a comic at the Ha. He's like a door guy at the club, and he helps out my folks a lot. He gets stage time, but he always comes up to me at my shows. "Hey, bro, put me up right now. I'm going to kill it."
Yeah,
I go, "Doesn't work that way,
He did
man."
that to me the other night.
Hey,
too,
put
yeah.
me up, bro. I'm gonna kill it. Let me show you. I'm gonna kill it. I'm gonna kill it.
He told me the other day you needed a cold open, or Terry needed a cold open. She goes, "Go on stage right now," and I murdered, bro.
He did that?
Murdered, yeah.
It's so funny. But he is a funny guy, but I mean, honestly, that's the most annoying thing with comics. Just don't show up and expect to go up on stage unless you are a huge name, because that's what really matters. I mean, as a producer, you know how it is, bro. It's so
Yeah,
stressed out.
bro.
You're stressed out. You have a lineup. You have to like cater to the names that are coming
Yeah,
in,
dude.
like the Theo Vaughns, the freaking, like the Bill Burrs and all that. We go, oh my god, Bill Burr's gonna be here at 8:30, so you need to get up. You need to be off stage by 8:25, and
Yeah.
it's just a lot of. It's stressful, so we don't need an extra guy going, "Hey man, let me get up real quick."
It's like, bro, I'm
I'm
trying
like-
to be a dick, but I'm not thinking about you right now.
Yeah.
bro.
It's like if anything, I'll go on stage and I'll fucking stall.
bro, people say, "Let me know if you need a comedian." I never need a comedian, bro.
Never.
I always overbook shows,
Yeah.
and I got my friends there.
You know what
So-
I need? I need a freaking waiter. Pick up these glasses.
yeah, bro.
Let's get the drink sales
real.
up.
Yeah.
Like that's just and that's the one thing I hate about the Ha. When I'm there, I'm not even like thinking about just performing. I'm thinking about
Exactly.
if people are ordering drinks and food, if people are seated, if the bathrooms are freaking a mess, are they gonna talk shit about the bathrooms?
Yeah.
Are they gonna do this? Is there at the door? Is there security? Is someone where the comments are late? I'm just like,
that was me the other night, bro. Nobody was there. I was
Yeah.
running it and the show.
and everyone's like, "Oh, can you get a picture?" I'm like, "Hey man," "Oh, you look pissed." I'm like, "No, I'm not pissed. I'm stressed." It's so stressful. It's so stressful. That's why I like when I go on the road and it's like I get these flat rates. Like it's like I'm not freaking selling $1 million, selling out theaters and all that. I'm at if you're watching this, there's different levels of comedy. You're either like a draw or you're a flat rate. And I'm at the flat rate right now. Like some places I do draw, like in Phoenix or in Sacramento or in Vegas. But like if I'm going to Springfield, Missouri, and they have no idea who I am, I take a flat rate, which is they'll give me X amount of dollars and I'll do the show. Those shows I like, bro, because
Yeah,
you just show up and you just perform.
that's amazing.
That's it. You're not thinking about anything else.
Yeah, I've noticed that with you and myself now, bro. When I go on the road and do just like a set, a 10,
Yeah.
15-minute set, and that's all I have to think about, I'm so much better.
Yeah.
So then when I get on stage at the Ha, sometimes I'm hosting my show, I'm not doing well. I'm thinking to myself like, bro, this is like making me better.
Yeah.
So this is like, this doesn't matter. I just have to do this. This isn't for performance. This is just getting me better. Then once I go on the road, I'm doing good. Since
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
so hard right here.
Yeah. That's exactly how
Yeah.
I feel too.
Exactly.
Like, and I also feel too in LA when you're performing in LA, whether it's at the store or the Improv or the Laugh Factory, dude, they don't give a shit about us. They're waiting to see when the big name's coming on. So when you're going on stage at the Laugh Factory and then they see you, they're like, who the hell is this guy?
Yeah, dude.
I'm here to see Damon Wayans. I'm here to see Theo Vaughn. I'm here to see, Brendan Shaw. I'm here to see these names. So then you have to work harder as a comedian up there to gain their freaking love, because they're like, they don't want to see you. They don't care about Jack Jr.
Yeah, but people also say if you can't kill there, you can't kill, because that's supposed to be an easy room too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Regardless.
totally. That's how it is. That's why I like the Ha the best, because in the Ha it's the road.
Yes.
Like the audience, it's the road. You
Bro.
get everybody. You get black, white, brown, Asian. You get cholos. You get nerds. You get rich people. It's all there. It's like a big pot.
You're right. And I will say one thing from hanging out with you and Renee, I know how to make Mexican people laugh. I know how to make Latinos. I've done that that's all I've done.
Yeah.
So,
that's it.
Yeah.
I think Latinos are probably one of the easiest audience.
Oh, yeah.
The hardest audience are black people.
Yeah.
But I love performing for black people.
Oh, but when you get black people
They'll tell you,
though, dude, that's the best feeling ever.
Bro. I actually posted a video about this. Dude, when black people compliment you, like you're not sure if they're happy or they're mad. They're like, man, you stupid. You stupid, man. You got me fucked up. And I'm like, is that good? Or
That's funny. But bro, yeah, the Ha I think is the best place. I don't want to say blow it up, but it's the best place to start because it's LA, but also not LA.
Yeah.
So starting in LA is so tough.
Yeah.
But it's also right outside LA. You can go into Hollywood, whatever you need, but it's right there. So you're meeting everybody and you're getting good right outside.
Yeah.
So
right now on the way here, I drove by the Laugh Factory and I saw 2 people waiting in line for the open mic.
I saw that, yeah.
And I was just like, damn. I was just like, I remember those days.
Yeah.
I remember those days, and that I almost wanted to go out of the car and just hug them. Like, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, bro. Well,
like you could tell that one of them was been there longer because one brought a chair.
Yeah.
They had a full little chair, and I'm like, oh, she knows what's up.
Yeah.
And I was trying to figure out who they were. But it's that how crazy it is, man. When you come to LA, people think of this big dream that you come to LA and then you're gonna blow up and be famous overnight. I've been doing this for 13 years, and I just started paying the bills.
Wow.
Paying all the bills. I'm talking about I do stand-up comedy for a living. Good. This is how I make my money. This is how I pay my medical insurance, dental, my kids, school, child support. Everything is through stand-up comedy. That's crazy. Whether it's producing a show, whether it's going on the road, whether it's writing a script, whether it's getting a commercial, all that. This all started because of comedy.
Damn.
And it's crazy, man. And it's and I know it's gonna happen for you too, bro, because you are doing the work now. Exactly, a lot of people, bro. I can name a bunch of comics, bro, that have been doing it for 25 years and go, I'm a veteran. I go, just because you've been doing something a long time doesn't make you a veteran. Exactly. Right?
Bro. Exactly.
Like you're a shitty comic for 25 years. You're doing the same act. You're doing the same freaking act. You piss people off.
Yeah.
You try, that's not a veteran. A veteran is someone that's like been in the trenches and freaking fought and is still grinding and he has a couple specials out, but he's a little old school now. He's working cruise ships, he's chilling, does Vegas spots. That's a veteran coming in. Hey, I'm a veteran. I know who you are.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, come on stage. That's
Exactly. And there's a lot of people that have been doing it a long time. So sometimes for your mom, I just run the show Friday nights. I'll just do basically light people, basically host a show but not be on stage.
Yeah.
So these comics yeah, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Facebook post,
what you're not seeing right now is
the producer.
the producer Mark just mentioned the comedian's name.
Yeah,
and
but yeah, dude. And so
what he said,
he just blowed it up. But
which
dude,
I love. Honestly, I love him to death. He's such a great person, but he's one of those guys that's very aggressive with the messages about spots and.
That's literally who I thought of when I was saying what I was saying.
Right now. And I love the guy. I love his work ethic. But damn, man, like he needs to take it easy. Him and there's another comic, because there's another comic. I'm gonna just say it. Fucking Comedy Club Confessions, baby. This comic named Jimmy DeValier. Do you know who he is?
I don't know who that is.
He's a cruise ship comic now, but he said he winked.
He pointed at something. He's bro,
and that's a huge thing, man, because comics talk, we all talk, so you always want to be likable and not annoying.
Yeah, but it's also on the other end, you've experienced this. It's people coming up to you, being nice to you just because of the position you're in, which I hate that. People come, oh, thank you so much, great show you got here. Let me know if you ever consider. I'm like,
yeah.
Be
Yeah,
nice
yeah.
to me because you want to be nice. I don't, you know.
Yeah. That's what I hate when people used to introduce me. They go, "Oh, your parents own the haha."
Yeah.
I go, "I have a name, fool."
Bro, I book people on my
You're
shows.
Jack's
They
son.
bring people saying like, "Oh, this guy runs a great show over there. You guys link up." I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just totally. Like,
It's
oh, this
like-
guy, you'll trade spots. He does a room in fucking Saudi Arabia. I go, what the fuck? I don't know.
So, yeah.
When am I gonna go to Saudi
Yeah,
Arabia?
Exactly, bro.
But I don't know.
Australian comic the other night. Australia. If you're ever in Australia, bro, let me do a I'm like, dude, I'm not
I'm like,
thinking
dude,
about
if
that.
you
I'm trying to get to New York right now.
if you book me, I'll go to Australia. It's fucking.
well, we're
I
different
would love
spots.
to. I would love to go to Australia. That's one thing. But yeah, it's just. I'm not doing this to be mean to these other guys I'm talking about. I'm just trying to like school you and knowledge, give some knowledge out to other comedians that are watching. It's all about love, dude. You know, like show love, be nice to one another, but just don't be annoying. Don't be annoying. And you, honestly, has been going through some shit right now. Cause how long were you with your girlfriend for?
3 years.
He was with his girlfriend for 3 years, and what happened recently?
She just broke up with me.
She broke up with him. Broke up with him because she gave him the ultimatum, right?
Didn't give me an ultimate. Just basically decided for me.
She decided for you.
Yeah,
So maybe she wanted to break up with you already.
that's what my dad said.
Yeah, totally.
No, but yeah, it's tough as a comedian having a girlfriend. And
She
stuff.
already found the easy way out because she didn't want to hurt you. So she kind of like said like,
Yeah, but
"Oh well, I guess you want to choose comedy over me, right?" And you're like, "What?" Is that what
Yeah.
happened?
basically just like I want to have a family and stuff. I want to have a wife, kids, and you know, if you're gonna be on the road doing comedy, you can't be here. And I'm like,
How old
okay,
is
well,
she right now?
24.
24. Does a 24-year-old really want to have a family right now?
She said eventually. So it's
Eventually.
ripping the Band-Aid off early before.
But I'm saying you could have a family when you're 30.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But she, so one time she was like, when do you want to have kids? I was fucking like, oh, 40. Like I was just thinking.
Yeah.
And then she took that very seriously. And then she's, I don't want to wait till I'm 40. Her grandpa just died. She wants to, you know, give her great grandparents, grandkids and stuff like
She's
that.
Mexican?
Yeah.
I'm surprised she's not pregnant already.
Yeah. I
mean,
waited this long.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
I know, but dude, it's
I mean, honestly, bro, this is the weird thing to say. It's so weird, but now that I'm older, if it's meant to be, she'll come back to you.
yeah.
Like me and Phoebe, we were together and we broke up. We got back together 8 years later.
Damn.
You know what they say? You set something free, and then you go bang a bunch of chicks, and then she comes back to you.
Yeah, but while you're
meant
banging
to
a bunch
be.
of chicks, she's banging a bunch of dudes too.
Whoa!
right?
No,
that's,
she's not.
That's not fit. I'm just saying. In
I'm
general.
not saying that. No.
That's tough to think about when
Yeah,
you're on the
fuck
road.
that. You ruined my fucking moment.
When you're on, you ever like? I mean, there's two
Well,
sides.
do you
of it,
want to be
too.
back with her?
I do. Yeah.
You miss her.
Yeah, but there's
You want a
also
hug? Can we get some tissue,
there's
please?
there's two sides to each spectrum because it's also like, bro, if I'm on the road somewhere and I get off stage, bomb, and I'm just like, fuck, I miss my girlfriend. This is what I gave up my
Aw.
girlfriend for. This eat shit. So, but that's part of it, you know. But
Why don't you take her on the road with you?
I'm not gonna do it. Dude,
Ali Malik did that.
I
to
knew
me
you were
once.
gonna- yeah.
Ali Malik did that one time. I go, hey man, you want to come open for me in Phoenix? He goes, sure. This fool shows up at my. I said, come pick me up at 10 a.m. He shows up with his freaking girlfriend. I go, this isn't a third wheel thing.
You were-
I said, it's
you
I
were
said,
pissed. It
that
was Valentine's Day.
That was a
too.
He goes, it's Valentine's Day. I said, I'm leaving my wife at home.
Bro,
What the
Renee brought his girl to Chicago.
Bro, Brene brought his girl in Vegas too.
Damn. It's I think comedy's a boys trip, dude, right?
It is
Unless
a boy,
you're working
it
with
is
a girl,
boys
but-
trip unless it's like local gigs. I understand, like you bring your girlfriend once in a
Okay,
while,
Yeah.
but when they're with you all the time, it's like comics like to do fucking sets, go eat in their riff and talk about their set, jokes, tags, all that. When your girlfriend's there, it's kind of like, I'm hungry.
Yeah.
And then
Like I could not imagine that. Like having to think of your set and stuff and deal with an annoying girlfriend.
yeah.
I'm hungry. It's like
yeah, it's like I don't, I can't see that. But I mean, would you quit comedy for her?
no.
Yeah, there's the answer.
But you know,
If she gave you if she put you in that situation, then you know what, man,
yeah.
you know she has a lot of growing up to do. You have a lot of growing up to do. You're both really young, bro. You're 24.
25. I just turned 25.
25, bro. At 25, I got a divorce. Grow up, bitch.
I briefly talked to your mom about this the other night. She goes, I told my son 37, best time to get married and have kids. Best 25, way too early. I cry when my son have kid at 25.
She did. She was crying.
She cried when you got, bro, there's
She
a picture
cried
of,
when I got
there's a
married.
picture of you guys walking down the aisle and her crying.
She was crying. I was walking down the aisle and she goes, oh, you don't have to do this. You don't have to get married. I go, We're already here. The caterer's paid. Let's fucking do this shit already.
There's a picture of literally her crying.
I remember when
bro.
I signed my marriage license, I fucking took a shot of tequila. I go, whoa.
Wow, dude.
And then I remember the priest was like, I give you my life to keep. And I said, my life. I said,
Wow.
time out.
Well, did you already start comedy by then?
No, I started after we divorced.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's what happened.
Oh, your dad was like, oh, you don't need therapy.
Yeah, therapy. Yeah. Yeah, I never was.
Wow.
But honestly, I gotta thank my baby mom. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't have done comedy. She fucked me up so bad.
Yeah.
She fucked me up so bad with the divorce, child support, my business, everything. Like she fucking really took a number on me when I was like really depressed and I was thinking really dark thoughts. And if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be doing comedy. Like my dad was like, "Go do comedy."
Which is so you never thought about doing comedy?
Never
growing up
thought
through
about doing
a
comedy.
club? Wow.
Why would I be? You know, this. I've seen so many comedians go up there, bomb and
Yeah.
fail, and just a handful of them be successful. Like Gabriel Iglesias, Sebastian Maniscalco,
Yeah.
Brian Callen, all these. I saw these guys come up. Lons Gibrani.
So it
But
was
think
just
about
like a
those
thing
four,
for you? Okay.
and then the 400 that didn't make it.
Yeah.
It's a tough business, bro. This is a
Yeah.
tough business, and it's not for everybody. It
Yeah.
really isn't for everybody. There's some comics that to this day are doing open mics, and I'm like, dude, hasn't somebody told you? Stop.
Yeah, at least try acting or something. You know, like
something else or
yeah.
change the same. Like, just fucking stop.
That's where it gets almost depressing because as a comic, you're worrying about yourself so much, and it's so hard to do it for yourself. It's tough to help other people out too that don't. So you see somebody, I'm young, you see somebody that you've kind of, when I started, they were like, I was asking them for advice, and now they're asking me for advice.
Yeah.
There's not so much you could do in that situation. Bro.
Yeah.
If you're me, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? It's just like
Yeah.
this person was a veteran when I started,
Yeah.
started, and now they're asking me for advice.
That's
So
terrible.
it's like,
That's terrible, dude.
yeah.
Guys, by the way, this podcast is brought to you by Comedy Showcase app. Make sure to check out this app. Comics, if you're a comic watching, submit your comedy on there. They'll post your video. You get money. You're on this app, right?
I am, yeah.
Yeah,
Put me
on
up.
this app. We're both on the app. Make sure to check it out. Comedy Showcase app. Guys, I always ask every guest on this podcast. So you've been doing comedy short time, but you've seen a lot. Is there anyone that was like thought you had beef with, or
Thought beef with?
yeah? Has anyone done you dirty?
That's a good question, bro. I'm trying to think of it. Not too bad.
Anyone owe you money?
That's why don't we just?
Who owes you money?
No, nobody owes me money anymore.
Who owed you money?
No, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay, who's done you dirty?
Because this is just like another
there-
version of the question you guys used to ask.
Is there anyone that done you dirty?
Not really, dude.
No one's fucked you over. Or who's helped you out the most?
You, Michael, Renee, and Will.
Will Burkhart.
Yeah,
Doing
bunch
really
of
good.
three haha guys.
That's good.
Yeah, that's worked. But it's
And
also
funny that the people you just named, I took them all on the road with me.
Really?
Yeah.
Lenoci.
No, Lenoci.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Death Front. Yeah, Lenoci.
But
Doing
that's
great.
probably the best part about comedy, bro. Where you don't realize it's like if people see you working hard, like they'll fuck with you and they'll be cool with you.
That's what it is,
You know?
man. Because
Yeah.
you want to have that, like that grind, that push. You know, sometimes I feel like shit. I don't want to do anything, and then I have that little. Oh, come on, let's go to Mike. Let's go write some jokes. Let's do this. Let's do that. And it feels great. That little motivation. And you need
Yeah.
that. You need that sometimes. It's like it's your coffee.
Yeah, you're
It's
right.
like, oh, let's go. You know.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I was hitting mics with some friends yesterday, and that's what it's all about.
That's all it's about.
Just the hang. Yeah,
Dude, this was a great episode. Thank you so much for being here.
dude. Thanks for having me.
You had a good time.
This is amazing.
I had a really good time, actually. It's been a while since
Did you have like a surprisingly good time?
I had a
You didn't
surprisingly
expect to have a good time. Good.
I didn't think you were gonna be good at this.
I knew, but you always say stuff like that, and then I come. You said that after my first set. I remember I opened for you in Arizona. The first show I did well, and you're like, I didn't expect you to do that. Good. Next show you were like, can you do 15? I was like, You're like, do 12. Do 12. I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's great. Guys, check out Anthony Stiriti's Instagram. What is your Instagram?
There's Anthony Stiriti.
How do you spell that?
Anthony and then Stiriti.
By the way, if you're looking at his face, that's not a glitch on the thing. That's his. He has. What's it called?
We should have addressed it.
What is it?
It's just hemifacial microsomia. I just talk out of one side of my mouth.
He talks on one side of his mouth, so this is not a video quality issue. This is his face.
And I'm looking this way too. This is my good side too. I should have sat there, bro.
I love it. You're like what was the movie called? Two-Face.
Yeah. This is the perfect
This is a good
podcast, but
setup.
this is like me. You're
It's
fucking.
perfect.
It's
This is great.
quick. This is like
Comedy Club Confessions, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Go listen to all the other ones. Thank you for watching. I'm actually doing something different. If you are watching this right now and you DM me right now, I will mail you a present. I have some merch that I'm gonna send you guys out. Thank you so much for watching Comedy Club Confessions. Tell your friends. Follow Anthony Sturdy. Any upcoming dates you want to promote?
dude. I'm headlining House of Comedy in Phoenix. Speaking
Shut
of
up.
it, it's like
Santiago's room.
so this guy Philip. This guy he has a room on Wednesdays and he asked
Oh,
me to
nice.
headline it. Yeah,
Fuck
so
yeah. When is that?
December 14th, Wednesday.
I'll be there.
Really?
No, I'm in San Diego. Fuck.
Damn, that'd be
I'm
sick.
there December 11th.
Oh, in Phoenix.
It's Phoenix.
Fuck.
Oh, you should come Monday. We'll talk later. Monday Night Football.
Okay.
I'm gonna go December
Oh,
12th.
Steven with Steven
Yeah,
Ho?
I'm with Steven Ho. Yeah, I'm
Fuck,
bringing him.
okay.
Dude, guys, make sure to follow me, jackjuniorcomic.com for tickets. I'm going to be in San Diego, Phoenix. I'm going to be in Miami. Dude, a lot of dates coming up. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.
Thank you for having me.